Hey guys, Skye from south of Serdio here. I had a few semi-random thoughts I thought I would impart upon ye. First of all, a welcome to the new people, our new subscribers. I know we didn't get like a giant flood or anything, but for us it kind of is, and we really appreciate all the comments and stuff, and want to make you feel welcome. So, welcome, people. Secondly, we have a forum. I don't know if you know that, but it's true, we do. There's a forum, a South of Serdio forum, no less. It's a sort of haphazard creation of a free forum, so it's not like really fancy or anything, but if you guys wanted to talk about our videos or basically discuss any media, we have sections for like books and movies and video games. So if you guys wanted to chat, feel free. Well, yeah, I'll post a link in an annotation, or no, I'll probably have to put it in the description. But yeah, you guys can go over there if you want. There's nothing really there right now, not much anyway, just a few reviews by Blitz and me and some random jabber. But the only way there's going to be anything on there is if you guys want to post stuff. So go or don't. I'm just letting you know it's there. And last but not least, I wanted to give my thoughts, or my first impressions, on Dragon Age 2. I just bought the game on release day, which I never do, because games are way too fucking expensive lately. $60 is too much for a video game, but Dragon Age Origins was so awesome that I went to the store and bought, or I went to GameStop. Yes, the store. GameStop is a store, right? And bought Dragon Age 2. I kind of expected that I would be playing it non-stop, and I haven't really. That's not to say it's not incredibly awesome, because it kind of is. But, well, it's weird. When you start the game, it's very linear at first. Kind of like the original Origins. And, you have to go through this opening sequence, like most RPGs. And then, once you get to the main area, the town, the world map, as it were, it sort of just sets you loose. And there's side quests. Oh my god, there's a lot of side quests. They're everywhere. You cannot walk 2 steps without running into a fucking side quest. There's someone who wants something, or some item that someone probably wants, and there's markers everywhere telling you where to go. None of it's related to the main quest, or at least very little of it is, and it's really easy to get bogged down. I'm having fun with it, and I kind of like how there's all this stuff to do, but I think there should have been more main story plot before the gigantic side quest dump, because I don't know, I wouldn't say got burned out on it, because I'm already excited to play it again, and I will. But, it's just distracting, kind of. And so, yeah. A little too much too quickly. Anyway, as for the gameplay itself, it's weird. It's Dragon Age Origins, obviously, but it's streamlined. So, while the battle system isn't really changed, they did, I wouldn't say fixed it, but they made it more awesome. Instead of, like, your characters moving let's be honest, in Dragon Age Origins, they kind of lumbered. No one really moved very fast in that game. They just sort of wandered around. And in this one, that is not a problem at all. You are flailing. I made a rogue, so I'm basically like flailing these daggers wildly around my head, and basically just blood flying everywhere. And it's pretty intense. The combat is a lot more intense than it was in the first game. There's still strategy and stuff involved, but I think they did a really good job finding a balance between tactical battles and battles that actually look like battles instead of just waving swords around. Um, let's see what else. Oh, the culture, the style, the general style in Dragon Age 2 is very, very cool. Dragon Age Origins, one of the problems with it was that it was really, really generic. It was the most uh, obvious fantasy adventure setting you've ever seen. There's the giant evil force coming to destroy the world, and all the towns really look pretty standard fare for a fantasy story. All the creatures and fighters. It was just very, very usual. Dragon Age 2 is a lot more remarkable. You actually feel like you're in a unique culture because most of the game takes place around a town. That's not a real spoiler or anything. It's pretty clear a few hours in that you're not going to be leaving this one main area much. And that area is very distinct. You actually get a real feel for the people, and that there's like an artistic style everything is done in. It's very cool, and I appreciate that a lot. It makes it much more. Sorry. It makes it much more unique from other games than Dragon Age Origins was. I think Dragon Age Origins focused on creating the perfect fantasy experience, and then Dragon Age 2 kind of makes that a new experience rather than just also perfect. That said, there are a few changes from Dragon Age that I find questionable. One of them is the inventory. It's your companions don't wear armor anymore. They wear their own armor, and you upgrade it by buying or finding like runes or something like that. I can see why you do that. It takes some of the complexity out of it, but at the same time, it takes some of the complexity out of it, and I don't like that. I really did enjoy finding new equipment for all my characters and equipping them. You still can equip their weapons and accessories, but I liked the armor. It's not really a big complaint, but I think I'd rather have armor equipable by all characters. Also, I'm finding that the weapons I find, anything that's good, I don't have enough stats for. And I guess that's supposed to be the deal, but I think they made the stats more important in this game than they did in the first one. I don't know. I haven't played it long enough to really get a good bearing on that yet. Other complaints. BioWare, you need to stop sending out broken games. I haven't played. I've played one BioWare game, Mass Effect 2, where I haven't been just like drowned in glitches from day one. Dragon Age 1 had quest glitches, bugs with armor appearance, bugs with some quests not working. I got locked in a room once. I swear, I had to fight a battle in a room, and all the doors afterwards were locked, and I had to reload and autosave from the beginning of the dungeon. And that sucked. One quest I wasn't able to complete. This is all in Origins, by the way, not Dragon Age 2. I've only played Dragon Age 2 for about 5 to 10 hours or so, I think. And I've already encountered, 3 glitches? One of them, I tried to run. This is a really minor one. I tried to run. Like, after a battle, I ran off, just moved. My character did his walking animation while moving at running speed. So he basically hovered along the ground, speed walking. He speed walked. I didn't know Dragon Age characters could speed walk. It was kind of hilarious, but it was immersion breaking. What was the other glitch? There was one that I cannot remember at this time. Oh well. The other one I will never forget, because I just fought a extremely difficult battle. Fights are difficult in this game, by the way. If you think they're too easy, just notch it up to hard, and you'll instantly find that they are not. I actually did have to turn my difficulty from hard back to normal. But anyway, I was fighting this really long battle. It was a multi-wave battle against some what were they, bandits? No, mercenaries. And it was annoying. It was hard. I didn't die, but I came really close a couple of times, and when I finally beat it, I was looking around the area for chests and stuff. I looked in the barrel, grabbed a dagger out of the barrel, and the game froze. It froze bad. So I had to turn off my Xbox and restart it. And do that whole freaking battle over again, and it was annoying. I'm really annoyed with BioWare and their glitched games. Mass Effect 1 was a nightmare. This is a bit off topic, but there were some bugs I found in Mass Effect 1 that were just... I had a bug where I found an enemy that didn't move, didn't fire at me, I couldn't hurt it, my allies disappeared, but when I told them to use techniques, their techniques would appear on the screen but not do anything. I don't know. They need some serious bug testing, but otherwise, yeah. I think that sounds like about all I have to say about Dragon Age 2. Like I said, just first impressions. I hope it didn't come off too negative because I actually am enjoying this game a lot. The story is very good. I really love the fully voiced dialogue, by which I mean your main character has voice now too. If you know anything about this game, you probably know that. I was worried that the Mass Effect wheel, the dialogue wheel, would be kind of out of place here, but it's not at all. It's actually extremely well done, and the best part is when you highlight a dialogue option, a thing in the center of the dialogue wheel will show a symbol which designates how your character will act when he answers the question. So there's like an old-fashioned comedy mask, like one of those grinning face masks, that will appear if you're going to say a joking response. You can basically be a more funny version of Alistair through this entire game if you wanted to. There's almost always a witty response to everything. So yeah, you can and then it'll show like a fist if you're going to be aggressive or something. So yeah, it's really clear what you're going to say before you say it, and all the dialogue is really well written as always, and otherwise awesome. The characters are more likable, I think. I've only found a few, but they're already more likable than they were in Origins. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing more of the story and interacting with the characters more. I'm actually looking forward to the story of this game more than the gameplay. I enjoy the gameplay, but I like the story sequences more. And I don't really think there's anything wrong with that, but oh yeah, one more complaint about battles. There's no auto attack. If you're attacking someone normally, you have to keep pressing the attack button with every swing. And they did that, I think, to give it more of an active feel. But when you're trying to be tactical, which I do a lot, I have the radial menu open more than closed in most Dragon Age battles. Just looking around the battlefield trying to figure out what to do. But if your character will attack automatically, of course, if you don't have him controlled. But if you just want to drop the menu for a few seconds, I don't want to keep having to mash the attack button while I'm waiting. I wish there was an option somewhere to turn on auto attack, so it would be like the first Origins game, or it would be like Origins, where you just press A. I'm playing on the 360, by the way. You press A and your character swings repeatedly. But yeah, I can see why they did it, but I don't like it. I don't like it, and therefore it's terrible. Otherwise, it's good. I'm having fun. I want to play it. In fact, just talking about it has made me want to play it again. So I'm probably going to finish this video off and do that. Yeah, that's it. Welcome again. Good to have everyone around. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.